playing with their traditional blue and white uniforms. And Flames United representing St. Martin in the Flow Concacaf Caribbean Club Championship. Just a few moments away from getting started at Félix Sánchez Olympic Stadium. Also the referees for today's match, like we mentioned, Tori Penso, a historic moment for CONCACAF. As we listen to the Confederation Anthem, just a few minutes away from the start of the tournament, the Flow CONCACAF Caribbean Club Championship. Following the COVID-19 protocols, no handshakes after the anthem. It's time for the coin toss between the two captains, the two number 10s, being the captains for O&M and Flames United. As we continue to get ready, shortly we're going to take a look at the lineups for both of these teams. Without a doubt, it's very important to get started in a short tournament with a good result. Like we mentioned before, Tori Penso, the center referee, alongside Brooke Mayo, Kevin Clark, and William Anderson from Puerto Rico as the fourth official. A huge congratulations to Tori Penso, becoming the first woman to officiate as a center referee in a men's tournament in CONCACAF. So not only to Tori, but as well to Brooke and Kevon for being part of such a historic moment for CONCACAF. We're going to take a look at the starting lineups. Let's start with O&M. Alessandro Baroni starts on goal. Arichel Hernandez will be the captain. Plenty of international experience for O&M. Only 3 players from the Dominican Republic in the starting lineup. And for Flames United, it's going to be a little bit different. Plenty of players from St. Martin. As we take a look, Ali Lewis on goal. Jayon Gordon, the Jamaican international, will be the captain. Giovanni Anthony, Jermaine Lake, and Yannick Belechassi are all members of the St. Martin national team. And this is one of the benefits that we have seen in the past few years and months, really, after the start of the CONCACAF Nations League. Most of these names from the Flames United starting lineup we have seen before competing with the St. Martin national team, and that's something that really helps the development of these players. And without a doubt, we're going to see some of that. As a result, we're going to see some of the level of play going up in tournaments like the Flow Caribbean Club Championship. We've seen it before in qualifiers, and now we're able to see it at the club level, not only national level, but now in the club level. Just a few moments away from the start of the tournament, as we wait for the okay from Tori Penso, the United States international referee. Just moments away from becoming the first woman to officiate as a center referee officially. prior to the start of the match between O&M and Flames United. This is part, obviously, of Group A. And the first game of a doubleheader prepared for you guys. Hopefully you get to enjoy both of the games. It's the start of the tournament officially. There's the whistle. And we are underway at Felix Sanchez Olympic Stadium in Santo Domingo. It is the start of the 2021 Concacaf Caribbean Club Championship. It's the ball in the middle of the field early on for O&M. Looking to push the ball through onto the right side. First opportunity of the match coming for O&M. Good ball movement. The shot is not there. And defensively able to recover is Flames United. So early pressure from O&M. They have to be patient early on. They know they are favorites. But they have to take advantage of knowing exactly the pitch they're playing on. And just little by little gaining control of possession, moving the ball from side to side. Understanding that the most important thing right now for O&M is to win the match. Don't get too caught up in how many goals are we going to score. And just show some respect as well for Flames United, who, like we mentioned, a lot of international talent, and they can surprise you. O&M back in the middle of the field. Rosales with the ball. Now back into the middle, back onto the left side. Trying to find some room, pushing the ball through. It's a good ball in the edge of the box. And it's going to be the first corner kick of the match for O&M. As Hilario Mena was looking for the ball. A little bit of contact there, but not enough for a foul. It was a good effort defensively from Flames United. Good timing, and here comes the first opportunity on a set piece. It's going to be for O&M. Right-footed. Cross, and Ali Lewis able to clear it out. Second opportunity for O&M. Good cross, and the shot, and there it is! Goal! Goal! It's a goal for O&M. The Dominican side opened things up early on. And it's Harold Sanon. Left-footed cross. Ali Lewis unable to clear the ball away. And right there inside the 6 is Harold Sanon. Who puts the ball in the back of the net. Right-footed shot for Harold Sanon. Right place at the right moment for the defender, who opens things up for O&M. What a start for the Dominican side. Just into the 3rd minute and already on top. That's exactly what the home side was looking for. Now all the pressure on Flames United to move out of the back, to change everything tactically, to come back into this game. Once again, O&M with the ball. Avila opens up to the left side. Good opportunities early on coming from this side of the field. Another cross, and the clearance, that is a good one this time for Flames United. De Jesus. Back onto the left side. With Londoño. All the way to the back end, onto the right side. Smiley Rosales. Plenty of time, plenty of room early on for O&M. Flames United unable to put too much pressure at the moment. Good idea, but not a good touch there in the middle for O&M. Long ball from Lewis. Looking for the lone striker, so far away from his teammates. Ball bounces and all the way back to Alessandro Baroni. O&M. Looking for Londoño. On the right side, but the ball goes out of bounds. Putting the pressure, Londoño trying to recover the ball early on. And it's a foul from Londoño. Quick startup from Flames United. Jeremy Lake unable to put 2 to 3 passes together early on, Flames United. It's a challenging moment in the match for the St. Martin side. Not a good clearance from Freeman. Good ball onto the left side. A shot, and it's blocked. What a play from Shane Weeks. Talk about good timing. It looked like a clear chance for Daniel Jamesley. Takes his time, but the sliding tackle, perfect timing from Shane Weeks to send the ball to the corner kick. It's the second of the match, 6th minute. Back into the back post. The shot, and there it is! Goal! 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 6th minute of the match, second goal already. It's Harrelson on again with the right-footed shot. First across all the way to the back post. And it's Hilario Mena who's able to hit the ball right onto Harrelson on for the second goal of the match, and the second goal for the defender as well. What a start. Not only for O&M, but talk about a defender scoring 2 goals in the first 7 minutes of the match. So far taking advantage of set piece opportunities is O&M. O&M is looking to become the 3rd different Dominican Republic side to qualify for the Scotiabank Concacaf Champions League. Previously, we have seen Cibao FC and Atlético Pantoja. Good ball through. Offside. According to the assistant referee, a little bit late was Andy Lewis. Trying to push the ball through early on is working for O&M, and there's no reason to stop. Andy Lewis with a little bit of trouble getting up. Trying to stop some of the momentum as well from O&M. We're off to a great start. Here's another look, a little bit late. Andy Lewis able to clear the ball away, but there's a little bit of contact right after that from Azarias Londoño, the striker from O&M. Both of these teams are competing in Group A alongside Inter Moengo Tapo. The first place of each group in the Flow Concacaf Caribbean Club Championship will qualify to the semifinals. So there's not a lot of room for error, with only first place qualifying onto the next round. So we'll see what Flames United brings to the table. It's not a good start early on for them. They haven't been able to gain much of possession. O&M is dominating, which is not surprising. The Dominican side, they are favorites to win the match, but we'll see what Flames United brings to the table now. This could be a good start. Recovers the ball in the middle of the field. Janian Gordon with the ball, unable to connect with his teammate. And it's Harrelson on who recovers, the goal scorer. Flames United with a little bit of international competition history. They did participate in the 2017 Concacaf Caribbean Club Championship. So just 4 years away from that first participation in the Concacaf tournament, trying to build up a little bit of experience. These are matches that are going to be very important in the development of some of these players that later on will compete in the St. Martin national team. Here's an opportunity. O&M back onto the right side. It's James Lee. I want to the back to Jorge de Jesus. De Jesus back onto the right side to James Lee. Gets to the edge of the box, but it's Flames United who recovers. Having a lot of trouble moving the ball forward is Flames United. They don't have the player in the middle of the field so far that is able to hold on to the ball a little bit and connect with his teammates. It's so easy for O&M to recover the ball in the first 11 minutes of the match. Sanon back into the middle, trying to push the ball in between two defenders. Too strong and easy for Ali Lewis. Long ball from Lewis. Showing a little bit of pace on the left side. It's Flames United, but just the 1v1 duels have been hard to match up for Flames United. With the 2-0 advantage, O&M as well trying to dictate the tempo of the match. There's no reason to rush. They have been able to create chances like this one. Good coverage right here from Robinson. Back to Lewis. A little bit of risky from Lewis. Risky pass inside the box, taking too much time. Here's Robinson. Londoño putting the pressure. Robinson able to connect with Richardson. O&M recovers. Good 1-2 at the edge of the box. Flames United able to clear the ball away. But right to Rosales. Now Londoño, good ball. Here's the chance, the shot. And that goes over the bar. Missed opportunity, 13th minute. Hilario Mena. Hernandez with the header. Passing the ball to Mena. And then the shot that goes over the bar. So far, 3 chances for O&M in 13 minutes, and they have been able to connect in 2 of them. Good build-up from the right side for Flames United. Mena in offside position, that's why he didn't go for the ball. Same situation for Yannick Belichassi. For Belichassi, 14 games and 4 goals with the St. Martin national team. As we take a look, right next to Jane Gordon was Belichassi. Good ball onto the left side, takes his time, good cut, the cross, the shot, in the goal! 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 And there it is, the goal for Flames United. What a play from Jerwin Lake on the left side, takes his time, cuts in, puts the ball in, and the shot from Jane Gordon, the captain. Right-footed shot, and we have a ball game, folks. There it is. The mistake as well defensively from Chetlin Francoeur, unable to clear the ball away. But you have to capitalize mistakes, and that's exactly what Flames United have done. So what a moment it is for the St. Martin side. They're back into the game. After going down early on in the first 10 minutes of the match, it's Jay Gordon with the goal. O&M back into the right side looking for Hilario Mena inside the box. And just a few minutes ago, we were talking about the opportunities that were created early on for O&M, with Hilario Mena missing the third chance that they had. They were able to score in the first two. Hilario Mena missed the third one, and just a few minutes later, it's Jay Gordon who scores in the first opportunity for Flames United of the match. So, both sides, they can take a lot of pride in how effective they have been early on in front of goal. 16th minute of the match. It's an early lead for O&M at 2-1 over Flames United. It's the first match of the 2021 Concacaf Caribbean Club Championship, and we have plenty of goals. As we get started, we'll see how things shape up in the rest of the tournament. Good ball onto the left side. O&M. Good choice in the middle of the field. A header. And it's Andy Lewis. But once again, it's Daniel Jamesley unable to finish this time. It's a good ball. A very good choice, putting the ball onto the back post. We have seen how Flames United have trouble defending crosses. So if you're O&M, you don't have to stay away from that. Another opportunity, edge of the box. Takes his time with the ball, Jorge de Jesus. So far, we've seen pretty much O&M dominating possession. We'll see if the goal from Flames United changes anything at all. Jesus onto the back looking for Arichel Hernandez, but right there for the cut is Emmanuel Richardson. Rosales. Again, Rosales with plenty of time, putting the ball in, back post. Looking for Hilario Mena. Fighting for the ball. Close by. Space it one. All the way to the back. Different court. Now back to the right with Roberto Avila. Good combination. Rosales. Now with Londoño. Good ball. Good idea from Jamesley. But a good call as well defensively. Londoño. Sanon. Good touch onto the left side. Sanon controlling the timing in the middle of the field. Good touch. A good effort defensively as well from Shane Weeks. On to the first 20 minutes of the match. It's an early lead for O&M. Robinson recovers but unable to connect on through the left side. Belichassi. For O&M, it's going to be very important to keep on moving the ball. They seem to be a little bit static in after the first goal of Flames United. They have been able to create chances to the right side, but they are not moving the ball as effectively as they did early on. They have to force Flames United to chase the ball. Here's an opportunity for Flames. It was Jervin Lake losing his footing there. Bad giveaway from O&M. Wong onto the right side. Good cut from Sanon, recovers the ball, and here comes the counter-attack opportunity for O&M. Good ball movement from Londoño. Onto the left side, now back to the middle. Plenty of room for O&M to create chances onto the right side. Here it is. Again, Londoño with the shot. An easy one for Ali Lewis. Little bit of a back and forth game in the last 5 minutes of the match. We'll see how Flames United is able to hold on physically to the match. Londoño trying to push the ball through right in between three defenders. Good ball, looks like an offside position. There it is. It was Hilario Mena. Playing a little bit on the as a winger now is Hilario Mena. We have seen him as well creating chances in the middle of the field as a center forward. So O&M trying to switch things up a little bit. Philian Robinson clears the ball away, unable to connect with Gordon. Eli Chasing fighting for the ball, good control. In the middle from Smiley Rosales. Mujica onto the left side, now all the way to the back. O&M taking its time. Smiley Rosales, Londoño, and here comes an opportunity for Flames United. Lake with the ball, 1v1, edge of the box. Good effort defensively. Looked like a foul as well. Yes, absolutely. Good call from Tori Penso.
Don't throw it. Why you throw it?
But those are the chances that Flames United is looking for. Bad giveaways in the middle of the field. And then after that, take the opportunities that Belechassi, Gordon, and Lake can create on the counter attack. Rosales. Now back into the right side with Hernandez. Arichel. A shot from far away. And what a save from Ali Lewis. A great effort from Daniel Jamesley. As we take another look, takes his time. Already knew he was going for the shot and goal. And a great save as well from Ali Lewis. Corner kick, good ball. The header that goes over the bar. It's Chatlin Francourt. As long as the ball stays away from Harold Sanon on corner kicks, I think Flames United will be fine. Sanon already a proven goal scorer from set pieces. 2 goals early on. Here's an opportunity for O&M. Good ball movement. The shot that hits the post. Once again, it's Daniel Jamesley unable to finish. It's trouble. It's trouble for Flames United, and the ball goes over the bar again. First chance of this sequence for Jamesley. Left-footed shot. The ball hits the bar. As we see the movement, perfect timing. The ball goes away from him a little bit. And then the shot that hits the post. And right after that, just a few seconds later, another opportunity from inside the box. But Jamesley a little bit frustrated early on, unable to finish the opportunities that his teammates have been able to create for him, because we have to be honest, it's all about finishing at the moment for James Lee. The build-up has been good, whether it is from set pieces or from the build-up. And as we move on to the 25th minute, we already see how challenging the conditions are, even for St. Martin players. It is not an easy situation when you're constantly chasing the ball. It's very taxing defensively. As we take another look at the opportunity for James Lee. He moves away from the 1v1 against Giovanni Anthony. And then a great move as well to move past Santo Freeman, but just unable to finish. This is a beautiful move, taking his time. Cold-blooded finish looked to be coming, but it wasn't. Back underway, and another opportunity for O&M. Edge of the box. Smiley trying to push the ball onto the right side. Long ball, looking for Jermaine Lake. Trying to have a little bit of possession. Believe it or not, having possession is a breather for this Flames United team, especially for the defensive side. They have been under constant pressure during the first 27 minutes of the match. Give away in the middle of the field. And it's Yannick Belichassi unable to control the ball. Rosales. Now Hernandez back onto Rosales on the right side. Takes his time. Once again with Hernandez, good combination. Now back into the middle of the field, a non-good movement. He looked to be onside, Hernandez, but he didn't go for the ball. Rosales. Next to the baseline is Londoño. Hernandez. Arichel. Good ball for James Lee. The shot! Goal! 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 28th minute, third goal of the match. And it's Hilario Mena with the finish. Good ball movement in the middle of the field from O&M, taking advantage of the space. Lack of concentration defensively, putting the ball into spaces. Daniel James Lee. And an easy finish for Hilario Mena for the third goal of the match for O&M. Easy finish right in front of Ali Lewis. So O&M pretty much in control of the first half after conceding the goal from Flames United. Looked a little bit shaky, missed a couple of chances. But now they're able to, out of the buildup of a wonderful play. Here we go again. Same opportunity. Back onto the right side. This time the shot is blocked. Not a good clearance from Flames United. The shot from James Lee, but Ali Lewis. Looks like everybody's ready to score except for Daniel James Lee. So So far, a very good showing from O&M. They have been able to recover quickly from conceding a goal. There is no lack of confidence as we see a foul in the middle of the field. It's Rachel Wong. With the foul over Hilario Mena, the goal scorer. First 30 minutes of the match, and it's 3-1 for O&M over Flames United. If you're just joining us, this is the start of the 2021 Flow Concacaf Caribbean Club Championship. This is the first game of a doubleheader. Later on, Delfines del Este will be facing Metropolitan. Delfines del Este, team from the Dominican Republic, facing Metropolitan from Puerto Rico. Long ball. Looking for Hilario Mena. He's on the offside position. Good call from the referee. Pushing the ball through a left side. It's Flames United. Good ball from Jerwin Lake. Just being able to move past the defender. Good cross. Looking for Gordon. The header is not there. There's no doubt. Combination between Gordon and Jerwin Lake has been very effective. Once they are able to move past midfield for Flames United, it's just that the opportunities haven't been there. They haven't had any possession through the first 30 minutes. They were able to capitalize on one mistake defensively from O&M, and that's the reason why they have scored in the first half. They have the talent, especially through the left side with Lake. And inside the box, Gordon looks to be a very good striker. On to the left side, good ball from Hernandez. Back into Hernandez, now Harrelson on. Hilario Mena. Left-footed shot, that goes wide. One of the few times that we have seen O&M depend so much on the individual talent. Hilario Mena trying to take on the defender and then take the shot, but generally we have seen a team that relies a lot on the collective effort. Mena with the ball. No pressure at all from Flames United. 3 defenders around Hilario Mena. They were just looking around, moving from side to side, but without any intention of going for the ball. Hernandez, Mena, back to Hernandez. Arichel. Across looking for Josimar Mejia. With the ball is Chetlin from court. Sanon all the way to the back. De Jesus. Now in the middle of the field is Hernandez. Opens up to the left. Looking for the 1-2 combination. It's not there. And it's Flames United who's able to curl the ball away. O&M inside the box. Good clearance there from Shane Weeks. We're getting close to the last 10 minutes of the first half. And it's a good start for O&M. Again with possession. Good cross. Here's an opportunity. Hernandez, the shot, goal! 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 Arichel Hernandez with the right-footed shot, taking advantage of the huge mistake from Ali Lewis. Just leaving goal. And it's Hernandez with the shot, taking his time. Not much pressure around him. It was Hilario Mena fighting for the ball early on. A lucky bounce finds Hernandez, and the easy finish with Ali Lewis away from goal. And it's the 4th goal of the match for O&M. Hernandez, without a doubt, one of the most talented players in this O&M roster. Another opportunity, another header. In the end, it was a left-footed shot from Londoño that moved away from goal. Hernandez with the ball, the Cuban international. Arichel, part of the Cuban team that's participating in the World Cup qualifiers. Belichassi, the cross from Belichassi, looking for Jerwin Lake. Flames United, sometimes, every now and then, they show you a little bit of the concept that the coaching staff is trying to implement, but without possession, it's very hard for them to create a lot of chances. And at this time, with the 4-1 result, and there's a foul, a clear foul, could be a yellow card. Here's another look. It's Hilario Mena, puts the body to shield the ball. And then the challenge from Philian Robinson. Hilario Mena just being able to put a lot of pressure from whether he plays on the right side or on the left side, putting a lot of pressure on the defenders. Set pieces so far in the first 40 minutes of the match, 38 minutes of the match, they have been a key part offensively for O&M. We'll see if they can find another goal. Andy Lewis on goal. Chatelain from court to take the free kick. Francoeur goes to the first post. Not a good effort. As we take another look at the Chatelain Francoeur free kick. Jerwin Lake fighting for the ball. Unable to get a hold of it is Flames United. Back through the middle. Gordon, the captain, takes the shot from far away. It's an easy save for Alessandro Baroni. Alessandro Baroni, only 21 years old, the goalkeeper from O&M. Played for the Atlético de Madrid Academy, as well as the Boavista Academy in Portugal. But now with O&M trying to find his way professionally in the Dominican Republic. De Jesus with the ball, pushing it through. The shot and the save from Andy Lewis. A great effort from Hilario and from Lewis as well. Hilario controlling the ball, being a little bit more aggressive. is Hilario trying to find the net as well. That is not an easy save at all from Ali Lewis, who's able to send the ball to the corner kick. And Harold Sanon looking for the hat trick without a doubt. I'm sure he's inside the box somewhere. Hilario with the corner kick, back post. Unable to clear the ball away is Flames United. Back with possession is O&M inside the box. The shot from Hernandez looked like a handball. No, sir, according to Tori Penso. Counter-attack opportunity for Flames United. Gordon, now to Jerwin Lake, he's onside. Lake with the ball inside the box, cuts in, takes the left-footed shot and a save from Alessandro Baroni. Talk about staying ready for Baroni. The one individual play from Jermaine Lake, we talked about him. There's an opportunity, goal! 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 And it's the fifth one for O&M. Talk about creating chances. Flames United misses one, and seconds later, it's O&M. Hilario Mena, Daniel Jamesley rather, takes on two defenders, creates the space, and takes the shot. Moves past two defenders, easy finish, and it's 5-1 O&M over Flames United. Timing wasn't right for Flames United. When you're so close to scoring a goal that maybe puts you back into the game, you're just not able to run back and set yourself defensively and leave all the room for O&M to score. Once again, another chance inside the box. The shot right onto Ali Lewis. Plenty of work for the St. Martin goalkeeper, Ali Lewis, born in Haiti. There's the shot from De Jesus. Dominating the game is O&M early on. What a first half, 5 goals. It could be the 6th one. The shot, Ali Lewis once again. It's hard to realize how good a game Ali Lewis is playing, but a couple of saves that he has been able to make, they are really keeping the game at 5-1 when it should be a little bit more than that. Hernandez. Hilario looking for the ball in Flames United, just unable to connect in the middle of the field. They have been good, especially through the left side with Jermaine Lake, but other than that, there's no connection between the midfielders and the attackers, which at this point it's Jane Gordon. O&M back moving onto the left side. De Jesus moves away, finds Sanon, takes the shot. Sanon looked like a slight deflection. Yes, there it is. And it's going to be a corner kick. Here's the effort from Sanon. Just a slight deflection. The ball was moving away from goal as well, but it is a corner kick. De Jesus puts the ball in, the header goes wide. We're getting closer to the end of the first 45 minutes. Good start for the home side. Hernandez. Good ball from Hernandez, moving on to the left side. Smiley Rosales with a cross. Good cutoff from William Robinson. De Jesus again with the ball. Close by is Harrelson on 2 more minutes in the first half. Back into the right side. Bad giveaway. But a good defensive effort from Robinson. Rosales. Mena. Back onto Rosales. Just trying to close up the first half after 5 goals. Considering on the one mistake was O&M. But overall, a very good effort. Jesus looking for James Lee, back into the right side, and goal! 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 After the cross from the right side from Hilario Mena. And it's Shane Weeks who puts the ball in the back of his own net. For the 6th goal of the match for O&M. So not exactly what Shane Weeks was hoping for as he goes for the ball. And it's the 6th goal of the first half for O&M. The Dominican side taking advantage of opportunities in the first 45 minutes. And there's the whistle. It's the end of the first half. It's a great start to the tournament for O&M. They are the favorites to advance in Group A. But one thing is to be the favorite on paper, and then you have to go on the field and prove it. And that's exactly what they have been able to do after the first 45 minutes. Still 45 minutes left to play. We'll see what Flames United can do in the second half and how they can adjust to what they have done already in the first 45 minutes. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back with highlights, stats, and much more. Stay with us. As we take a look at the highlights of the first half, a couple of chances created early on, and they were able to capitalize. Talking about O&M, first opportunity for Harrelson. Good movement onto the left side, creating the space. Ali Lewis unable to clear the ball away, and Harrelson with a right-footed finish. And that was really early on. Just an indication of what was to come. Ali Lewis just able to participate as much as he could, but overall the mistakes defensively from his teammates were too much to handle. Here's the second goal. Hilario Mena winning the ball after the corner kick, probably looking for a shot, but either way, in the end it's Harrelson able to finish things up. At that point, a very good start for the Dominican side. A couple of chances created as well for Hilario Mena that were not able to capitalize, although much more will come later on. Daniel Jamesley as well, just understanding how important it has been, the movement of the ball for O&M, not as much as the individual effort. And here's the goal for Flames United. Jermaine Lake wins the ball on the left side. Good ball movement, takes on his defender, then puts the cross in as well, takes advantage of the mistake defensively. But right there is Jayan Gordon to finish things up. And like we mentioned during the broadcast, Jermaine Lake and Jayan Gordon, they have been solid players for Flames United. They just haven't had the teammates around them that have been able to help them to be a little bit more aggressive offensively. Lake again with the ball, this time onto the left side, just trying to move past Roberto Avila, but this time a good stand from Avila, who in the end is able to receive the foul. Right-footed shot from Daniel Jamesley. At this point, it seemed like everything that Jamesley did either found Ali Lewis or went wider over the bar. Here's another chance from James Lee, this time a left-footed shot, and the ball that hits the post. Pretty good effort, other than the finish from James Lee. Taking on a couple of defenders. And then the ball moves a little bit away from him, forcing him to take the left-footed shot. He would probably wanted to take a right-footed shot there, as he tried to control and move the ball onto his right side. Hernandez with a beautiful ball, looking for James Lee with an easy pass for Hilario Mena, who already knows what he's going to do. And an easy finish as well, putting the ball in the back of the net. That type of ball movement has been very hard for Flames United to control. Once Hernandez gets a hold of the ball and tries that combination. Here's the goal from Hernandez. One of the few mistakes from Ali Lewis. Looking for that ball too far away from goal. And just, that's too easy for the Cuban international. One of the highlights of the first half is, without a doubt, Arichel Hernandez. One of the few chances from Flames United. This time it was Yannick Belichassi putting the ball in from the left side, but Jermaine Lake unable to move past the defender. Another save from Ali Lewis, the Haitian goalkeeper. Good ball movement inside the box again. Just good control overall for James Lee, who with the right-footed shot is able to put the ball past Ali Lewis for the goal. Towards the end of the first half, a couple chances as well for De Jesus from the edge of the box. De Jesus, a little bit of a defensive-minded player, but this afternoon able to move forward and create a couple of chances for himself as well. Again, inside the box is James Lee, who passes the ball to Hilario Mena. Looking to give it back to James Lee was Mena, but in the end it's Shane Weeks who scores on his own goal. Not exactly what Weeks was looking for, but that's how things are going so far for Flames United in their first match of the 2021 Flow Concacaf Caribbean Club Championship. Those are the highlights for the first 45 minutes. So far, dominating performance from the home side. And we're back as we get ready for the start of the second half. So far, the dominating performance from O&M, the favorites in Group A. Let's talk a little bit about the group. It's O&M, Flames United, and Inter Moengo Tapo. O&M favorites to come out of this group. Now remember, only the first place of each group will advance to the next round. Obviously, 4 groups are part of the tournament. A couple of changes in the last few days to the shape-up of the tournament. As we see, the first substitution for Flames United is going to be Jose Cruz coming on for Franz Joseph. We didn't see much from Franz Joseph in the first half. We'll see if this means a little bit of a change up tactically. Maybe trying to put a little bit of a more aggressive mindset into this team. 6 goals. It's not an easy start of the tournament for Flames United. Although I'm sure the experience will help most of these players. We talked before the start of the match, there was a lot of international experience in this team. Players from Haiti, Jamaica, and from Dominica as well. As we are underway in the second half, second 45 minutes of the first match of the 2021 Concacaf Caribbean Club Championship. So far, it's all O&M 6-1 over Flames United. Coming out of the second half, we'll see what the message from both coaches was during halftime. Usually the first 10 to 15 minutes, you get an idea of what was talked about. For O&M, it's important to keep moving forward, to keep being aggressive. You never know how goal differential could become a factor later on in the tournament. It's a cross from the left side. Josimar Mojica looking for opportunities on the left side. We didn't see much of Josimar moving forward in the first half. Not like O&M needed a lot of help offensively. They pretty much handled everything they could and in very good fashion. Mojica. Matches from Group B will get started later today with the matchup between Delfines del Este and Metropolitan. So plenty of football during the next 10 days in the CONCACAF region with the 2021 CONCACAF Caribbean Club Championship. Good ball. Pushing it through right between the defenders. Onto Jorge de Jesus. Still inside the box with possession. Tries to chip the ball in, but unable to do so. And here Jose Cruz just got into the game. He's going to want to get involved as much as possible. An attacking player looking to make an impact. Not a starter this afternoon, but maybe he's able to do enough in the second half to start in the next game for Flames United, especially after not a very good first half. You look for substitutes to come in and fight for a spot in the starting 11. Mojica. All the way to the back to Chandler Flancourt. Here's Alessandro Borini, the 21-year-old goalkeeper. Long ball from Baroni. Not a good one. And it's going to be a throw-in for Flames United, or rather, still a ball for O&M. Looks like Wilman Modesta is in the game for O&M. A long ball from Modesta. Onto the right side, looking for Hilario, 1v1. Good effort defensively. And the ball is out of bounds. That's Modesta. Now the captain as well for O&M, joined this team in 2018. 25 years old for Modesta. Good ball. There's a foul. And here's a free kick opportunity for O&M. Plenty of options, a lot of quality in the middle of the field, especially for O&M. Looking into set pieces, we have seen the Jesus take corner kicks, Hilario. Have a lot of quality. We'll see who takes on the responsibility. It looks like it's going to be Daniel Jamesley. A four-man wall for Flames United. The Jesus nearby. Modesta on the edge of the box. The shot! Goal! 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 It's O&M. And it's 7-1. What a take. What a shot. A beautiful free kick from Daniel Jamesley. Right next to the post. Four-man wall like we mentioned before. Not enough for Daniel Jamesley with the free kick. The 7th goal of the match. And it's a beauty for the home side, for the fans to enjoy. As Ali Lewis, who did everything possible to get to that ball. But really, there was nothing left to do. It was a great take from Jamesley. Talk about taking advantage of the opportunities from set pieces. If we look back into this game, as we take another look at the free kick, it's a beautiful goal. And just one step prior to hitting the ball, that's quality. Doesn't matter where you see it. You have to appreciate the technical ability from Daniel Jamesley. Ali Lewis is still unable to recover. Looks to have an injury in his left hand. Just a great effort as well from Ali Lewis to trying to get to the ball, but you know, it was just such well taken free kick. Here's the shot, and as he goes down, that's where he feels the pain, maybe the back pain. It's hard to tell, but the reality is that this is a beautiful free kick. It's a goal for O&M. It's 7-1 early in the second half. And if you talk a little bit about how important it was for Flames United to get back into the game, not talking about the scoreline, but talking about playing the match in a better level, showing a little bit of the concepts that they have been working on. It looks like Ali Lewis will not continue in the match, and Cartalino Joseph is coming on. So a good first half for Ali Lewis, but just unable to recover from the injury. Hopefully it's nothing long-term. And for now, it's going to be an opportunity for Cartalino Joseph. Putting pressure. It's Javin Gordon. And what an opportunity it is for Cartalino Joseph as well, a young goalkeeper. Only 19 years old. For Cartalino, getting the opportunity internationally, making his debut with Flames United. It's not an easy challenge, especially when you're playing in a match in which your opponent is constantly looking for goals. You already have 7 in 55 minutes. Dominating possession again in the second half is O&M, and now looking on the right side, offside position. According to the assistant referee. So far, plenty of room in the middle of the field for O&M. And they have been able to create chances as well. From the middle, but most of their opportunities and their goals have come from either set pieces or from taking advantage of the wingers, whether it's Hilario Mena, even Jorge de Jesus has been able to move on to the left side. Here's Jesus with the ball. All the way to the back, to the right side, next to the baseline. 1v1, moving from side to side, unable to move past the defender. Now back to Jesus. Good combination. Chadlin Francoeur pushing the ball inside the box, but good movement and just understanding how to play when the defender's not there. How can you move? How fast do you get out of the line? It's something that Cartalino Joseph did very well. A little bit of trouble holding on to the ball, but either way he was there to recover. De Jesus. Modesta back to De Jesus. Modesta. Passing the ball without looking at his teammate. That's when concepts are shown, when the work that you do during the week is shown in the match. He already knew that Josimar Mojica would make that run. Left-footed shot in the save from Cartalino. Rebound goal. 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 Hilario Mena. And it's O&M 8, Flames United 1. 58th minute. Left-footed shot from Daniel Jamesley. Cartalino Joseph able to make the save, but no reaction from the defenders, and right there is Hilario Mena to score the 8th goal of the match for the home side. Just unable to make the save again, Cartalino Joseph. There's nothing more to ask from the young goalkeeper. It was a very good save to start, but after that, it was a good read as well from Hilario Mena, acknowledging that it was a difficult shot to control, that a rebound could be possible, and that's exactly what happened. Shane Weeks having a little bit of trouble. a little bit of an injury as well in the middle of the field right there. So we're going to take some time to get back underway as he gets out of the field. So we take another look at the goal. Not an easy save for Cartelino. But you have to take advantage of the opportunities. You cannot relax if you're O&M. This is international competition. You have to be aggressive. Jermaine Lake trying to connect with Yannick Belichase, but it's O&M with the ball. Moving past the middle of the field. De Jesus. Harrelson on. James Lee. Shot over the bar from James Lee. For Daniel, as involved as you can be in the second half. We talked about James Lee missing a couple chances early on in the match, but it talks a little bit about the confidence of the player. Just keep on trying. Keep looking for opportunities. Keep looking to assist your teammates. The collective effort always should come first, and that's exactly what James Lee did. And in the end, of course, he has been able to score as well. O&M again with the ball. Mena. All the way to the back now. Shuttling Francoeur with the ball. Plenty of room in the middle, but not a good pass. And it's Flames United. Gordon unable to connect with Yannick Belichase. Francoeur opens up to the left side, across. Clears the ball away, Flames United. It was Shane Wiggs. It's hard to give credit to the defensive side of Flames United when they have allowed 8 goals, but there are some things that are positives for this team, and you can take a look at what Shane Wiggs have been able to do. Some of the coverage, the timing. He is without a doubt a player that can help a lot this team. And it's a learning experience as we see the corner kick. Hilario Mena, good cross, the header. The save from Cartelino Joseph. Once again, Daniel James Lee with the header. So you take the positives out of the performance like this one if you're Flames United. And obviously you start with experience, which is something that is always a positive and something that will always help you to build up. And not only when you talk a little bit about club level, but when you talk a little bit about the national team, this is where it starts. And other than that, you look individually about how each player is able to handle games like this one internationally, in terms of nerves, in terms of discipline tactically. It's important not to lose concentration, especially when you feel like you're out of the game and you start to try to do a little bit more than what you should, and then you put your team in trouble or in positions that you don't want to be in. So there's always positives regardless of the score. Flames United is also a team that it's used to, as we see there's a little bit of contact there, but that's the play where Giovanni Anthony gets hurt. A little bit of an injury. It seems muscular. Physically, the game has taken a toll on the players from Flames United. But this is a team that found success really early. They were founded in 2010. So we see the ball inside the box. Could be an opportunity for O&M. Londoño clears the ball away for Flames United. They just aren't able to hold on to the ball for a little bit. And here comes again onto the left side. O&M. Flames United founded in 2010 as we see the ball through. Good cut, sending the ball to the corner kick. Is Shane Weeks. And just 5 years after they were founded, they were able to win their first league championship in 2015. Like we mentioned before, 2 years later, they participated in the 2017 Caribbean Club Championship. So they have been able to find success within the St. Martin First Division. But just translating that into the international level is a little bit of a challenge. They did participate in the 2017 Caribbean Club Championship. The results weren't as good as they would have expected. They lost to San Juan Jablote, to System 3 from St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and as well to CS Mulian. So we see a couple of substitutions coming on for O&M. Is Jackson Tineo and Nestor Moquete, trying to refresh a little bit the backside and not just making a major adjustment to the game, but also thinking about the rest of the tournament. There's not a lot of rest in between games. Good ball, looking for the Jesus. A good cut as well from Shane Weeks. Now with the ball is Mokhtar Suarez. Looking for the ball rather, because still is possession for O&M. Yannick Belichassi, not a good pass. Easy cut defensively for Moquete. De Jesus. Good move on the right side. Plenty of room. Here's a chance, an opportunity. The shot from Masarias Londoño. Another cross. Good timing from Cartelino Joseph to hold on to the ball. Now Belichassi. O&M recovers again in the middle of the field. Moves it to the left. Low cross. And Shane Weeks once again sending the ball to the corner kick. Another cross and another header. Just constantly putting pressure is O&M over Flames United. De Jesus. Back post, the cross, and the hair that goes over the bar. It was Jackson Tineo looking to score just a few minutes after coming on. A long ball. Lake unable to control. And once again, it's possession for O&M, a team based in Santo Domingo. Mena, De Jesus, back to De Jesus. Adelson on scored 2 goals early in the match. Tries to push the ball onto the right side. As we remind you of the substitutions, Nestor Moquete came on and Smiley Rosales came out of the game. Another foul close to the box. We already saw what Daniel Jamesley is able to do from free kicks. Here's another look. A A little bit late, just a little bit late. Shane Weeks had a bad first touch. And then he was late to the ball. O&M is the first university to participate in pro sports in the Dominican Republic. Founded in 1974. Here's another look. Shane Weeks. There's the touch. It's a little bit too strong. And then the challenge. Over Azarias Londoño. Looked like an ankle injury, but it looks like Londoño's going to be fine. And Shane Weeks showing fair play, looking for Londoño, making sure that he's fine. And that's what you want to stay away from either side, especially with a tournament that is played in just over 10 days. An injury could very much take you out of it, and that's not what you want to see, especially in the first game. So here's another opportunity, 20 minutes left in the game. This is the 2021 Flow Concacaf Caribbean Club Championship, and it's O&M 8, Flames United 1. In the first match of a doubleheader later on, Delfines del Este from the Dominican Republic will be facing Metropolitan from Puerto Rico. Corner kick opportunity, free kick opportunity rather. And it's the save from Cartalino Joseph. Here's another look. It's Modesta who's going to take the shot. And it looked like it was going on goal. So a great save from Cartalino Joseph. Another corner kick. First post. The header's not there. And it's another corner kick for the home side. Tineo, Sanon, James Lee inside the box. Hilario Mena, left-footed cross. Just too strong. The in-swinging cross never cuts in. And now it's Flames United. Long ball. Looking for Gordon. Good anticipation from Jackson Tineo. And we talked early on about how this game could open up opportunities for Flames United, but it could still work the same way for O&M, even when they have had a good showing with the starting 11. But you give a couple of minutes to young players like Jackson Tineo. You get the jitters out of the first game of making their debut in the competition, having their first international appearance. And then you start thinking about later on maybe giving them a little bit of a bigger role within the team. Weeks, ball onto the right side, left side. Looking for Rohan Taylor. James Lee with the ball. Left side for O&M. Lots of room for James Lee. Opens up to the right side. An opportunity for O&M. The cross. Cartalino is not there. But in the end, it's Giovanni Anthony able to recover. Bad combination. Bad giveaway in the middle again for Flames United. Plenty of contact, and there's the foul from Emmanuel Richardson. It was De Jesus with the ball. It's just about the movement. De Jesus, he controls the ball very well, but he's so unpredictable when he starts moving around, you never know if he's going to take a right, take a left. And that's what creates the contact. As we see Kenzie Guerrero ready to come on. Jorge de Jesus will be leaving the game after a very impressive performance, especially being that player, that box-to-box player that can help you defensively, but that also is able to technically move forward and become an option inside the box. Just a great effort for O&M. If you look around defensively, they didn't have much work, but you can see Alessandro Baroni, how solid he is from the back. Good understanding for just 21 years old, but he moves very well. In the middle of the field, plenty of talent for this O&M side with James Lee Hernandez. And offensively, really, I think that's a strong part of this team. The corner. Oh, and it's in. It's in. Goal! 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 It's the free kick from Jackson Tineo from far away. The ball bounces right in front of Cartalino Joseph. And it's in. And it's 9-1 O&M over Flames United. Takes the shot and goal from far away. Jackson Tineo, who just came in the match. Here's the shot. The ball bounces right there. Not the right approach from Cartalino Joseph, the young goalkeeper for Flames United. And it's onto the back of the net. Belichase and Flames United looking for their second goal. They have been able, O&M, to score in every single way possible, from corner kicks, from free kicks, from build-up play. They have taken advantage of opportunities as well. They did miss a couple in the first half, but other than that, just dominating performance. Here's another opportunity. Left-footed shot. Cartalino with the save. It was Kenzie Guerrero. '77th minute. Left-footed shot. Not very well positioned was Cartalino Joseph. But either way, able to send the ball to the corner kick. Here's another substitution for Flames United. Coming on is Mukhtar Sorie. It's a corner kick for O&M and looking for the 10th goal of the match. Right on goal! And it looked to be a lot closer. The corner kick. Another opportunity on the edge of the box. William Modesta. Back to Tineo. Tineo being a center defender. We have seen a lot from him offensively. Scoring a goal, creating a couple chances from set pieces as well. Once again, Jackson Tineo, very good showing since coming on. Sergio Paredes with the ball, good movement as well. Now, James Lee, James Lee, James Lee, James Lee, goal, goal, goal. Daniel James Lee, the 78th minute, and it's O&M 10, Flames United 1. A very good play early on from Sergio Paredes, creating the room, then passing on to Daniel Jamesley, who moves around his defenders and then takes the left-footed shot past Cartalino Joseph for the 10th goal of the match for O&M. And there it is, enjoying the moment is Jamesley. And talk about the depth that O&M has been able to show as well, with the players coming in from the bench. Paredes again, recovering the ball in the middle of the field. Good cut from Flames United. Back to Paredes. Not a good pass this time. It's Giovanni Anthony who recovers. Sanon. Good ball. Jamesley. This time looking to pass the ball on to Mena. But not a good touch. 80th minute. It's O&M at 10, Flames United 1. Talking about the players coming on for O&M, we've seen good things from Jackson Tineo, Wilman Modesta, Kenzie Guerrero as well, and Sergio Paredes, of course. Just a shot from Lake over the bar. A good effort from Jerwin Lake. Here's the shot. One of the few chances for Flames United in the second half. Probably the first half was a little bit too challenging physically for this team. Plenty of room. Once again, not a good clearance from Flames United. Modesta. That was a good ball. But Santo Freeman able to clear the ball away. Probably not the way that he wanted to clear the ball away, but in the end, able to keep O&M away from the box. It's the 80th minute, and it's the debut for both of these teams. Elichassi. It's a hold of the ball. Harrelson on close by. Back with Belichassi. Looking in the middle of the pitch. Trying to connect with Mokhtar Suarez. Here's Suarez. Good flick. But good effort defensively as well from O&M. Modesta. Now on to the left side with Paredes. Paredes looking for Kenzie Guerrero. Guerrero now to Daniel Jamesley. Jamesley, good touch. Now Guerrero takes the shot. Guerrero, the rebound. And Flames United able to clear the ball away. Tineo. Again, Guerrero, there's a little bit of contact, yes, and there's the foul from Jerwin Lake. Can see Guerrero trying to move back a little bit and get a little bit of a feel of the ball, to participate a little bit more and show his talent. Another substitution for Flames United as we get close to the end of the match. Paredes to take on the free kick. Two-man wall. Paredes from far away. Not a good effort from Sergio Paredes, that Dominican midfielder. Five minutes left. Bad giveaway. Paredes, a second effort. A deflection and the ball goes to the corner kick. Another missed opportunity for Paredes, but another bad giveaway from Flames United. A corner kick. And the header from Roberto Javila. This is exactly what O&M was hoping for in the start of group play. As we see the challenge between Mukhtar Suarez and Jackson Tineo. Tineo able to win the ball. So a great start if you talk about goal differential, getting the 3 points, being able as well to give a little bit of rest to some of your players. It doesn't get any better than this for O&M. Now, like we mentioned before, it's a quick turnaround in a tournament that lasts only 10 days. They still have to secure the first spot in the group and see what Inter Moengo Tapov brings to the table. And then after that, if they're able to secure the first place in the group, then they will be able to fight for a spot in the final, but that's a long way to go. And for Flames United, it's not what you're hoping for in the start, but like we mentioned before, there's still positives that you can take out of the performance. You look to build game in and game out. Lake. Onto the left side is Flames United. Just unable to move past it is Philian Robinson. Modesta opens up to the right, plenty of room. The cross that comes in. The deflection sends the ball to the corner kick. It was Shane Weeks once again. It looked like the ball hit Shane Weeks' hand, but was right next to his body. So, in the end, a good call from the referee. Corner kick, Sergio Paredes to take it. 2 minutes left in regulation. Paredes once again looking for the combination. It's an on the cross. And Weeks clears the ball away. Lots of traffic during the entire match in the middle of the field and inside the box for Flames United. They were able to control that in a sense, but the wing play from O&M has been exceptional. As we see another corner kick, they have been able to, through simple combinations, just open things up through the right and through the left. Modesta, right-footed cross, the header! It's an offside position. A lot of contact as well. Now remember, Ali Lewis was the starter goalkeeper for Flames United, and he already went out with an injury. Now Cartalino Joseph, who came on for Ali Lewis, is hurt. '90th minute, and once again it's O&M with the ball. Great combination, 1-2, the shot and the save from Cartalino Joseph. Good save, Modesta. Goal, goal, goal. Wilman Modesta, 91st minute, takes the second chance, and it's O&M 11, Flames United 1. After a great save from Cartalino Joseph, no reaction at all from his teammates defensively. Wilman Modesta able to recover the ball, takes the right-footed shot, and onto the back of the net for the 11th goal of the match. And there it is. It's the final whistle. It's O&M 11, Flames United 1. First 3 points of the tournament. It is an outstanding start to the 2021 Flow Concacaf Caribbean Club Championship for O&M. Favorites in Group 1 and just being able to position themselves in the first position, awaiting what happens next with the debut from Inter Moengo Tapo. Harrelson on, one of the key players of the match, scoring early on, taking advantage of the first couple of opportunities from set pieces. And right after that, it was a dominating performance from the home side. So the final score, O&M 11, Flames United 1. For Flames United, an opportunity to keep on growing. There's still one game left for them in the group stage of the Caribbean Flow, of the Flow Concacaf Caribbean Club Championship. That's going to be it for us from Felix Sanchez Olympic Stadium. Hopefully you can continue to enjoy the tournament with us. Later on, the doubleheader ends up with the matchup between Delfines del Este and Metropolitan. For now, that's it. So long from the Dominican Republic. We'll see you next time.